guys. Okay, now I'm in Papier in Israel. This is one of the brands that we are selling in Upper House. This is actually the only store in the world have Papier. I really fell in love with this brand the first time I come into the store. If you look in the store with the high ceiling, with all the stationery, it's like a stationery you don't find actually in Japan. I understand we have a lot of stationery in Japan, but we don't have something like really with called a unique design. Like it's a little bit combining of like fashion with like stationery paper. I really like that we have a lot of it's monotone, maybe one color. In Japan, probably we have more like colorful pastel color. I don't know, all this character on the paper. But here, I think it's more like me. I don't want like a character on the notebook. I think I feel embarrassed. I prefer something very simple paper, simple design. If you look at the store, it's not only like the stationery. They put a lot of very unique combining books, stamps. You can see like basket, all this like antique stuff. This is like 5 years since the last time I come to the store. Really, they have a lot of like new collection here now. Look at here. We have our famous designer, Sharon Brunschel. She's like my idol. I love everything she designed. She designed basically all the stationery here. Actually, she was one of the designers who started Sabon in Israel. Later on, she became a fashion designer. Now she's basically an artist. She's like really into art and stuff like that. I really adore everything she does. I didn't bring everything to Japan, but I did mix a lot of like white, black, a little bit of gold items. You can see all this like pencil. So let's say if you look at the black notebook, right? You will think the black paper, what I use to write on it. You can buy the white pencils and write. So in Upper House, we try to sell the same concept as well. I think they sell also very well this kind of like notepad. We also have in Japan the gold and the silver one. And we do have all this like big stamp that we can stamp on the side to put your initial. But here in the Papier store, really they have a lot of choices of pens, pencil, and stuff like that. And the stamps here, I do have some stamp, the same stamp in Japan. I have the We Love, I have the Jatam, I have the Happy Birthday. So after you buy the gift set, after the gift wrapping, you can like put a message. You have all the gift card also here. Actually, I should bring some to Japan because everybody is asking me for a gift card. This is actually the favorite part of the store. If you go from here to there, it's like they put all the stock up there in the white paper. I think it's very nice and pretty. We don't have this big space in Japan with this high ceiling, but here is really nice how they, organize. They also have all these items for home, the candles and the fragrances. This is also one of the things we sell in Japan. Every time I add more stock, we sold all of this item. This is my favorite also, the Dream Every Day. This is also one of my favorite with the heart, but really like the heart inside. This I like a lot also. All the masking tape, this is actually from Japan, but they also sell it here. We also try to sell the same thing in Japan. But I really like the antique way, not the antique way, the old-fashioned way. You really touch the paper. It's like magazine. I don't like to read like digital magazine. I have to buy a magazine. I have to read it on paper. That's like really like, the feeling of like you really touching the paper and really like handwriting your message to people is really like something else. So, okay, I think that's it.